Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated community Minecraft server. I'm over here at the wolf farm, and actually more to be specific, the tree farm. I was over here to get some dark oak, but there was a lot of trees missing, so I've been replanting them to get them back up into numbers. I suspect... I bet you Tanz has had something to do with this. He always needs dark oak, so I suspect he's got something going on over at his fort. Wait, it's a fort, he tells me. He's done research, much like I've done research for my ship. You know, he has done research on his fort. Apparently, it's only a fort and not a keep because there's no royalty there. I'm sure that has something to do with it. He'll hopefully explain a little bit more to us later because he's been hinting that he wants me to come by and check it out. So I think I'm going to fly over there later on. I think it's that way. I'm going to fly over there later on to see what he's got done and check that out. In the meantime, I think I've got enough wood for now, and I think I've got enough wool for now that I should be able to get to the next part of my ship, the second part of the mainsail, right? So let me see if I can... Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this like this. Hopefully I can get airborne and get going right away. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it worked. Sweet. Okay, so we're going over here, and we're going to get to work on the second part of the sail. So what I want to do is I want to have, just like down here, I want to have this little droop. Hold on. Hopefully I can kind of show it to you. See, I want to have this little droop down and then go back up, and then up at the top I need it to also kind of come back in and touch on the ship. So what I'm going to do here is hopefully ever so slightly gently land, somewhere I can climb up, eat some fish, and get to work on the next section of the ship, which I think, if I put it here and then droop it down one, that might work. So if this is this section, and you know, the next section is the wool section, so this would be here. So that runs like that, and then this would run up to here, right, like that. I think that would work all right, because then you could walk around on this thing, and it would still be visible from down below. So now what I'm going to do is build this out. And do I have space? No. Oh, I don't need to do that because that's like that. All right, so this guy goes... I don't need my fireworks right now. Let's get out my shears. Let's do this here. And this guy I should change now while I'm thinking about it. Alright. And let's go ahead and start with the... I don't know, what is it called? A spar? Oh man, I'm going to get so much slack. Flack, that's the word I'm looking for. They're going to give me no slack. I'm going to get so much flack. I think I just follow it out to as far as the one below it would have been, but not as far out as this one beneath it immediately is, if that makes sense, right? And my Captain Plant, Robert Plant over there, navigating this ship of fools. Where did I have it come to exactly down below? Now I need to know. I need to know. Okay, so it went out. The one down below went... Oh, did it go out just as far? No, this one went out further. So this one went out 2 blocks beyond the center bit, which I can determine correctly if I do this precisely. Come on. And I think I did that pretty precisely. Yes, excellent. Okay, so... Oh, I had carpet on there. I'll have to uncover that later. Or recover that, I should say. Okay, so this one and this one. Alright, excellent. So right to here. And then this one is 2 out. So if I just follow this one out to here, and then I'll do that one up there. Excellent. Like this. Right, 1, 2. This is the last one. 1, 2. Excellent. So now I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out from there. So 18, 17, can't get up there anymore. Oh man, how silly of me. Alright, let me get this built and I'll show you what's up. Oh my gosh. Alright, my friends, I've managed to put together about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 4-section, the section number 4 of the sail that goes in 2, 3, 4, 8, 4, 3, 2 format. And we're going to be running out of wool here in just a little bit. And actually, that's probably a pretty good spot for me to take a break. And, oh, by the way, those dark spots are still over there again. This will probably be a good time for me to take a break and head over to Tanz's place and check it out. He tells me he's completed the interior walls and all of the gatehouses, so I kind of want to go see what those look like. And he's built murder holes, and he's really, he's really in a good mood about those. All right, so let me go ahead and... What did I say this was going to be? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it would be coming back in and going 1, 2, 3, 4. And then coming back in like this and going 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Then, I think it would go 1, 1 maybe? We'll see. Yeah, I think 1, 1's going to end up where it's going to be, and this is going to have to come down. So I'm going to take this down next. That'll be one way to get a little extra wool. Alright, let me do this. I'll be right back. There's some llama. Pretty far away, aren't you? Oh, there's a whole bunch of llama right here. Hey, there's your place. Oh, wow, you have done... Yeah. Oh, how'd I end up on this side of it? Interesting.
I don't... I see you! You are way over!
Hello!
Hello.
Oh, what is this? Did you dig all this out?
Yeah, it was faster than my stone generator at the time.
To just grab some stone and cobble there?
Yeah, I needed to bust down this hill anyway. So, dirt's next. My only shovel is silk touch, so I'm not super enthusiastic for that.
Right.
I also put torches on the roof, so stuff wouldn't spawn up here. Because it does that.
Where are you at? Are you not at your pumpkin? I see you.
I'm at the very top of the main gatehouse. There you are! I keep losing track of you. But yeah, I put torches up here so stuff wouldn't spawn, and...
Right on.
I keep forgetting crouch is shift in this game.
So it looks like you finished up some of the gatehouses. It looks like the inside wall has been finished up. It looks like all of the platforms are finished.
The whole like wall is done. All the gatehouses are done. All the walls are done. The walls are even full of cobblestone. All the wood is in place. All the hundreds and hundreds of buttons are in place.
Yeah, I see all of
them. But yeah, come down to this area. And let's walk this way.
Talk this way! Talk this way! I see you've like completely cleared out the plains inside and prepped it for build.
Oh yeah, I had to get rid of my shitty cobble farm. I had Micah Bacon build one. It's much better. And this is the gatehouse. Well, this is the upstairs gatehouse. And when you go downstairs, it's got murder holes. So in like a real castle, you would dump boiling oil or fire arrows down through these if invaders were coming.
Right, which I guess you could still do.
I don't think you can actually fire arrows through grates in Minecraft, but the grates are there so I don't fall through.
Right. I get that.
And iron doors to have security.
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
So you can go out on the secondary level also, huh?
Yeah. It's really nice. But the gatehouses are really cozy, actually. I like being in them. Because there's this little bridge you can go across when you want to get from one side to the other.
Right.
And you can still just walk underneath it. And I tried to make sure all the logs were, like, structural. And actually, come here. On the sides where there's cobblestone walls, you can mine them out if you want to put furnaces in. Like I've done on that side. There's still enough room if you want to put furnaces in. Or you can just have the walls, because aesthetic reasons.
Right, of course.
And there's supposed to be, like, a pressure plate here.
For a table?
But I didn't... Yeah, I didn't bother building it earlier. I also added
That'll remind you. You'll be like, oh, it's the wrong color! I don't think it matters. I think all pressure plates are the same color. Man, it's already dark again? We just reset the sun. Is that your main way out? Is that the main gatehouse, or all four of them are pretty similar, aren't they?
Gatehouse. Well, all three of them, yeah. But this one over here is the main gatehouse.
Okay.
The one I finished the first time I showed it off. That one's mostly like a forest area.
Mm-hmm.
And there's dark oak beyond the normal oak. So once I've burnt down the whole normal oak, I'm going to fill some in with the dark oak. And then terraform it a bit so it comes up to the gate.
Gotcha. I still like the gate fence post that looks like a portcullis.
Yeah, it's
even though it may not be functional, it doesn't look like it is, but it still looks pretty cool.
No.
Oh, and I like that there's like multiple gates too coming through the door.
Yeah, because I think real castles had multiple gates. Because then if your enemies get through one, they're still going to struggle with the other, so you have time to pour boiling oil on them.
This building looks a little dark on top for some reason. Or is it just because it's not lit on the outside?
Does it?
Is it just my imagination?
I think it might be. It's got the same amount of torches the other ones have.
Okay. Looking good, man.
Thank you.
Oh, this little zombie dude gnarling at me.
I even put a torch on top of his house so nothing would spawn on top of it.
Look at all these unshoven sheep.
Yeah.
Cool, it looks good. I'm glad you got this inside filled in too. That's a lot.
Oh yeah,
got a lot done.
It really is. If I take some of this away, you can see that it's just solid cobblestone.
You backfilled the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's no way. That would have been a hollow build from start to finish for me.
Oh yeah. I was tempted, but then I was like, you know what? I've already committed to it. I've already started filling the ground. I dug down to stone as well. I dug out all the grass and dirt down to the stone layer. And then I filled up from there to ground level with cobblestone and then the walls with cobblestone.
Wow.
Even the gatehouses and towers actually are full of cobble. Actually, the gatehouses are probably easier to believe because it's just like...
I believe you. I mean, if you did it, you did it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's why this took so long. That's why it was like, okay. That's why I don't know how long ago that video was. I want to say a month.
Yeah, about a month.
About a month. That's why it took about a month to finish this dang thing.
And at the time, you had the outside of the wall. It was completely decorated on the outside, and the inside was kind of framed. And you had one gatehouse that was kind of framed, almost finished, and the towers were on the side were there, but I think you had to... I think both the other two gatehouses you didn't even have framed, did you? Or did you?
They were just barely the wooden framework.
Right.
And also, most of the wall was empty. I just filled in the front and, like, the side a little on the outside. But then this whole back wall and that whole wall were both completely empty. And the towers were just, like... Well, this one over in the corner kept getting struck by lightning. So half the wooden framework was gone by the time I finished it a couple days ago.
You have a trouble storms over here?
Sometimes, like, usually it doesn't strike anywhere. I wish you could build lightning poles in Minecraft.
Yeah, man, just take a creeper up there. You get one to follow you up there, trap him in something, you'll have a creeper lightning rod. And if he gets struck, he'll be charged up, and then you can go blow up somebody else and get a skeleton head or something. Or, yeah, funnel them into the nether and get a bunch of wicker heads. We can get a wickerman built up, yeah. Get some wither heads. What did I say, wicker heads?
Yeah.
Get some wicker wither heads.
And there he goes.
Ta-da! I don't even know if this is the right way. I think I got to go this way. Oh, I remember.
Off into
I'll
the
find
sunset. Well, have fun with your mast.
Thank you, sir. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 0. Let's double check this. Welcome back, my friends. We're back at the ship. And I am, let's see here, if this should work right, so that that bit right there falls down right next to that bit right there, and it does indeed look like it's doing it. Excellent. So this is the right distance for this. Now, this top sail comes back in, it's a little bit smaller than the one beneath it, so instead of having a 2, 2, 1, 1 back to the post, it goes 2, 1, 1, 1, and it goes 2, 1, 1, 1 down at the bottom, and there is a section in the middle. Instead of being 10 high, it is 8 high, right? So let's go ahead and let's take a look and see what it looks like, right? So let's fly out here and just kind of put up some steam and so fast. There we go, and now let's turn around and take a look at it. Alright, it looks alright, I think. Let's kind of come down here a little bit and build up a little bit more steam. Yeah, I really do think it looks alright. So far, so good, right? So far, so good. Let's go ahead over here somewhere and let's see. Well, maybe the top of this tree right here. Maybe if I can make that payday. There we go. Boom. How's it look from here? Pretty good as that cloud gets out of the way. Down here, as you can see, the beam comes up 1, 1, 2, 2. Wait, does it? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, an extra 2 on top, I see. And then 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter because really what we're going for here is some type of symmetry. Now this last bit is going to go from here probably up to here. And I hadn't anticipated it being quite that tall. I had hoped it to fit right in here. And maybe it still will. Maybe I'll just have like a little mini one right there just to kind of get it there. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll go up there and I'll cover it up and we'll just have the view coming off the back. Because frankly, the view out the front, there isn't much out there. But, you know, if it has to cover up the crow's nest, so be it. I can always build another little one right up at the top there because that's really more for the fishing farm. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. And if you think it looks pretty good, how about giving me a thumbs up? And if you really liked it, how about considering subscribing for more content just like this? Because, my friends, that's all the time I have for today. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. Next time we will finish up the sail, I believe. And down in the bottom section of the mast, actually, not the bottom, but the second floor of it, where it's all vacant above the pumpkin farm, I think that's where we're going to put a library/enchanting room. So maybe we'll work on that. So if you'd like to see it, subscribe and come back. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.